Hello, my name is Huy, and this is my presentation for assignment 1 of the security course. And let's begin. So, for the case study, it is some frequency analysis on the 101computing.net, and I did perform the analysis to decrypt text. So, for the analysis, the problem, and I did two way. One is risk assessment to evaluate the problem based on the CIA triad to manage how severe the problem is. And the other one is the tree diagram, which helped me to generate some potential solutions for the problems. So moving to the potential solutions, um, I did ask one from ChatGPT that is cybersecurity training, and it's about training the employees to adapt to the cyber criminals. And to other potential, I have some research on websites. One is the endpoint security about providing protection to the endpoint devices that is connected to the network, and the least privilege access. Uh, this solution is about limits the ability to access some information of the account. So that's my findings for the case study. So this is the first demo of my presentation about the symmetric cryptography key. So first, I will create a file named plain text, and after that, I will echo some information in like this is uh, plain text like that. So the plain text file, and I will add it to make sure it's working. Okay, and now I will uh, do the encryption. So I open ASL, uh, encode AES to 56, and I will add some iterations such as 2, just for the latest update, and in the plain text out, I will call the cipher text. So I will enter the password, and now I will cat the ciphertext to make sure the information is uh, encrypted. So this is my encrypted message. So this is my demo 2 about the base 64, just the symmetric cryptography too. So I will create a file, plan txt, and echo something like I love sugar to the plain text, and cat it to double check. Txt. So I love sugar here, and I will do the encryption. Open SSL, encode. I will use the base 64 this time for the different variation and add some more iteration like 6 in the len.txt, and the output is the cipher.txt. So there's no error in, so I will cat the cipher text to double check again. So this is the encrypted cipher. For the public key, the asymmetric cryptography. So at first I will create a file. So the plain text. So the next is echo something in, like I will put public key. So the plain text. And then cat the file to make sure the information is stored in. Okay. And now I will generate the private key first. So I will use open SSL, generate RSA out, and I would say private.pem for the private key. And I would choose the size of maybe 10 for 1024. So double check it again. So now I will create the public key using OpenSSL, RSA in. So the in for now is the private key, and the out is our public key. I think I will name it as public.pem, and the pub out too. So I will check the public key at the public.pem. So this is my public key, and now I will start doing my encryption. So I will use OpenSSL and use the pkey utility, and the in is our plain text, and output is our cipher text, and use put in key, and enter the public key in. So that is public.pem, and encrypt, and I will check it. Okay, there's no error, and I will check the cipher text to make sure the encryption is good. So I will cut the cipher txt. So this is the encrypted message. Digital signature variation. So I will start by creating the file dash len.txt and echo something in like digital sign to the plain text. And I will cut it out to make sure the information is stored. Okay, now I will create the private key. So I use OpenNL and generate RSA out, Our key is private key. Name private key. Append and use the size of 1024. Private key append. Okay, I will check the key. So the next step is to generate a public key. So let's open in Excel. I say input is our private key and output is the public key. So we say public key, append, public out. Okay, and we check the public key too. Public key append. So now I will start to create the digital signature as side in. So we use open SSL, the digest, the hash. We sign private key in. K.m. And now is sign 56 and my plain text. Okay, there's no error. And now I will verify it with my public key to make sure that the digital signature is working. Open SSL, digest, SHA 256, and I will just verify public key is public key m out. No, the signature, right? The signature is for signature to check sign HA 256 and the plain text. Double check it. Okay, so it said that verify okay. So I'm quite sure that the digital signature is working fine. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for paying your attention for this.